What is going on, guys? This is Atromix the Analyzer. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Today we are going to be doing the GoldBlum challenge all the way through 100% as quick as we possibly can. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get inside the game here. And a few things I would like to go ahead and show you guys, because I also really appreciate your guys' support so much. I was able to get enough sponsors to be able to put up a couple new emojis. So here on the right side, I've got the Captain America emoji for you guys, the salt shakers. So that's added to the collection. Also got the CEO badge. Oh, good stuff. And to come, I also have the Seatalizer. That's right. Atromix the Analyzer and Seaton meshed together. You know what it is. So those are the emojis that are going to be on for you guys. Two of them are unlocked. The third one, I actually have to have 5 more subscribers to be able to upload another one for you guys there. But that is what is currently going on with the channel and the new update for the live stream here. How is everyone doing today? You got the grand scheme. Good stuff. Oh, is he streaming? Okay, I had no idea. Hey, you know, he streams quite often. He's got a lot of great content that he puts out there, so good for him. Yes, yeah, the Seatalizer, that's right. That will be the third emoji to be unlocked. But I need 5 more subscribers to be able to do that, or not subscribers, sorry, sponsors rather, within the channel to unlock that, to upload it for YouTube for you guys to use. So let me know in the meantime if you guys are able to use that as sponsors. That would be amazing. Hey, Atromix, I got a 4-star Punisher, 2099 out of a PHC. Good stuff. So, Sevner... I'm not even going to try to say that. Okay. Got a lot of volume in here right now. Good luck on the run. Art of Chaos. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey, brother from Russia again. Thank you so much. Thank you for the stream. You got it, man. So, yeah, we're going to go for the quickest time. We're going to see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead now and show you my mastery setup real quick, because I want to show you guys, if you're interested in this, what it could potentially involve to get a successful placement overall. Because I mean, you got in the top 100, and anything lower than that unfortunately doesn't qualify. So here is my attack mastery setup. I've got all the suicides over here. I've got glass cannon maxed, recoil, liquid courage, double edge. Everything's maxed out. Other than that, not too much going on. Assassins at 3. Unfazed, got a point on there. Despair, deep wounds. I'm going to be using Star-Lord, so I don't need to add a bunch of points into deep wounds and stuff like someone with Nightcrawler or Drax would need to do. That would probably be more important for them. For utility, we're going to check that out next here. Only have a point on Limber and just 1 point on Dexterity. You don't need any more than that. Just the basic stuff here. And I've got maxed Parry, Stupefy even maxed, just because I want my stun time to be enough. Because, I mean, these guys might be kind of brutal. I haven't done the challenge yet. So, when it comes to having the feel of the game naturally, I don't want the stun time to be off by much. The attack masteries right here, they're pretty good. So, I didn't need to add any more additional points to that necessarily. And then also Pacify maxed out here so that their abilities don't trigger as often. So like, I mean, power gain, stuff like that. Loki won't gain as much power when he's stunned when you have Pacify on. So all that's kind of important there. For defense, I have hardly anything going on here. Just a couple points there. I've got block proficiency maxed. That's it. And the reason I don't have willpower, as most of you know, is because life transfer is involved within this quest. So that's going to be something that's going to complement when you're losing damage. You're basically the suicide masteries will take in, and willpower usually saves you a little bit, but due to life transfer, I think we'll be okay. So Idealist, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, man. Good stuff. Thank you. Says, good luck, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just gonna, I mean, it's hard to say what's gonna happen. I'll actually tell you guys this real quick. My upload amount, the amount per second that I get consists of about 2.3 megabytes right now, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. The loading time might not be how it needs to be, so we're just gonna do our best. Going into this, I'm actually not going to start off with Star-Lord. I'm actually going to, as we get into the start of the first round, I'm going to go in here and select Unstoppable Colossus. So, Unstoppable Colossus, as we know, is unstoppable in the very beginning of the fight when he's duplicated. So, for me, for the first round, I feel like that's going to be perfect. He's going to have enough attack to be able to take out the opponents. I'm assuming within a punch or two, and it'll be quick. You don't have to worry about getting hit. You're going to be unstoppable, so there's that. But before we start, we're going to also add our boost because that's very important. I also want to show you guys the boost I'm going to be using. I've got a greater champion boost, 30% attack and health. We're going to use that. And I'm also going to use the greater attack boost at 20%. So hopefully we can do this on, I mean, I don't know. That's wishful thinking, you know, under an hour. I don't know. But we're not going to hesitate here. So we're going to get started. I am going to start a timer, and I'm going to try to press it at the same time here. All right. We are going to begin this Legends run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's been a minute since I attempted any of this, so we're going to see how well we can do here. Hopefully he performs well and is able to get them one hitters in. There we go. Not quite there. It's hard to say if he's going to be able to do this towards the later fights. But I guess the thing you can think about is for everything, for the most part, he's going to be getting in a good amount of hits based on some of the other fights to come. I mean, it's rare to see him have to do any more than 2 to 3 hits at this low of level champions. Class disadvantage here, but should be alright. We need those crits though, that's the important part. Yeah, Unstoppable, it was a clever move. I've thought about it for a while. And when I finally awakened him, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this at some point. And here we are, you know. There's a first time for everything, so he's pretty beefed up. He's not a rank 4, but, I mean, hey, at least it's something, you know. 3,000 attack, that's not that bad. So he basically is a rank 4 right now. See, they're getting smart. They know to just start the fight off blocking so that the Unstoppable doesn't take them over. Interesting. I'm curious. I haven't been looking. What health point-wise? Okay, 1,200. 1,200 health. Come on, we can get these one bangers. Come on. What? Okay, I'm starting to think. I mean, not that Star-Lord would have been a better choice right now, but definitely round 2 we're going to swap out because I think some of the later fights, I feel like it's going to be a little too much for Unstoppable to get through. Anyone with armor, it might be 2 hits here, so... Oh. Or not. Good stuff. Alright. It's a little tough to look at the chat. Why don't you start off with a heavy? Let's try it. There we go. Thank you, Eogan, I think that is. That way you won't get hit, and if they block. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. That worked pretty well. I guess they'll go in for the attack. I should be good to do that. Let's try that again. Dude, brilliant, man. Brilliant. Oh, man. One bangers every time. We just need this loading speed to be consistently quick. Nice. Dude, thank you. Oh, man. Deuce Wolf, what's up? How you doing this evening? Oh, gosh. I'm not even focusing. I almost exited the quest there for a second. I don't know if you were in here a little bit ago, but I got some emojis up for the sponsorers. So I got the Captain America Salt Shaker head, and I've got the CEO badge currently. The next one to unlock, it will take 5 more sponsors, but the next one is the Seatilizer. Myself as the CEO of Kabam. I need to start doing the heavy attacks from the start. Alright. Thor should be a one-hit deal. It's crazy. Trying to stay in tune to the chat as much as I can. You guys know how these runs are. It's crazy. It's going to take even more focus once I get Star-Lord in here, because right now I'm able to just do heavy attacks. Dang. 7,800 attack. That is just... that's beefed up, guys. I don't know. Maybe Unstoppable deserves a round 2. I really don't know. It's a risk, but... oh. Okay. Hulk took in a little bit of damage there. Was able to still get up, so... I don't know. I feel like Star-Lord's going to have to go in after this one. Probably the best bet. Raphael, is that... I believe that's how you pronounce that? What's up, buddy? Shout out to you, man. I'm trying to stay in tune to the chat as much as I can. Oh man. So does anyone know if the iPhone 8 Plus has a quicker loading time than the iPhone 7? I'm kind of curious because I've been considering it, but at this point, you know, the iPhone 7's pretty quick too, so if it's like a millisecond or two faster, it's not really worth like transitioning into yet, but it just a thought I had. I know a couple guys have them already, so. Oh. See, that's what his unstoppable ability is for. You miss that swing, you still go in there without having to worry about getting hit. We are about 9 minutes into the fighting. I feel like Hulk is going to take a couple punches because he's got a class advantage. So that's why I did that. Doctor Strange, however, I feel like we can get a heavy attack in. Oh. Yeah, his armor took a toll on our attack there. Alright. What's up, Raz? Good to see you in the chat here. Quick Shot Gaming. What's up, buddy? Starting to wonder if the heavy attack, if it doesn't hit all the way through, is it quicker than, you know, doing a few combo hits at that point? Because they're starting to get to the point where the damage isn't quite there with it. Yeah. It's still a quick fight, but I don't know. I'm definitely going to be using Star-Lord for the next round. But, I mean, UC, you know, he's definitely helpful for the first few fights there. Is pretty quick. Just one hit and done. There we go. Gonna go for combo hits with the Hulk. Where's your CEO outfit? Might pull it out here one of these days. You know, I gotta go for them featured 5 stars, so yeah, it's very much needed for stuff like that. I think you will finish in less than an hour. We'll see, man. I'm hoping. That's kind of the goal right now. It's all RNG, man. That's what it is. Because you got like 7k, 6k heavy attack, and then you might have like 1400 with Doctor Strange on a weaker one. So it really just depends. That was interesting. The game kind of went over to the side. Don't want to scroll over. Let's try a heavy attack. Oh! 9k, what is that? What? Alright, let's go. Let's bring in Star-Lord. Okay, we're going to back out of this. And we're going to go into round 2 once it's loaded. Okay. Yes, now let's grab the Lord of the Stars. Okay. It's going to take a little bit more focus now. And I know you guys are probably thinking like, well, they're not that powerful yet, but I think towards the end of this, I want to say that it will start to benefit Star-Lord more with his attack. So we're just going to bank off of that. Life transfer actually isn't in this one, I'm seeing, so kind of forgot about that. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. I don't think we'll pour out blood all over the place before we can finish these fights. There's a one banger. Pessimista, is that? What's up, man? Good to see you here in the chat. Just getting these one bangers in, you know. That's a lot of damage for a first hit. We're almost at a 4K base attack. That is insane. Alright, got Doctor Strange up in here. We're losing a little bit of health, but it's not too bad. I knew his armor there would be a little bit of a problem. Which, you know, for some of these first fights, obviously, Unstoppable Colossus could have been just as good. But it was the later fights within round 2 here that I thought could potentially give a little bit of a problem. Alright, 4 hits for Thor. Ugh. Need a little bit of RNG there. Another 4 hits. Okay. Yeah. Al Capone, I hear you, man. Magic, I totally, you know, she'd be in here right now if I had her as a rank 4 5-star champion for sure. Like, without a doubt. I mean, and that's just, like, not even just for this quest, but like many others. Like, for the actual quest where there's no life transfer involved and you need to run suicides, she is the best because, I mean, she heals after her special, so what is she going to do when recoil happens? Dude, she's just going to get that health right back, literally. Come on, Hulk. Time's looking not too bad. We're 16 and a half minutes, it looks like. There we go. Doctor Strange down in 1 hit. That's how it needs to happen. That's that ability accuracy. No, I don't want the box. Jeez. I love how you can click on the box. It's so adorable. Like I want the 1-star box. Alright, 4 down. What is going on, guys? Good to see you all in here. If you're just tuning in, we are going for a Legends run here. We're going to see if we can get it done in under an hour. I don't know if it's potentially possible. Well, I mean, it's possible, but there are a lot of good champions to use for this. If I had Unstoppable Colossus as a rank 4 5-star, I would potentially use him all the way through. Maybe. Because their attack isn't like, I mean, well, their health, for example, in the beginning is so low that it just takes a couple hits, but their overall health doesn't get to that much of an extent when it comes to the end fights. So, Star-Lord, Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man, you know, potentially some of the best options there. And obviously Magic, as I explained a little bit ago, with her ability to heal after her special attacks. And if you have Recovery, you're going to get 15% more every time you use your special, because recoil hits if you're running suicides, and you go right in there. Alright. You can use magic as she has... Yeah. She's got the advantage for sure. I'm only hoping that because of Star-Lord's increased attack, and because I have him at 100 ability, that I'll somehow be able to go quicker than Star-Lord's in most cases. So, we'll see how that pans out. I know some of these guys have unblockable specials eventually. Just need to keep that RNG up, you know? Lord Shadow, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you in here. Oh, is Seaton in the chat? Oh, what's up, man? Good to see you, mate. Go ahead and message again. I'll get my quick hand in to turn you into a moderator. A little tricky to do this while you're trying to go for one of the fastest times, you know. That intercept in. Okay, what do we got? Alright. Trying to multitask here. Okay, I added... Oh. Yeah, it was the guy below you. The chat was going a little quicker than I anticipated. I'll get you, man, I promise. The man of legends himself, guys. I can only pretend to be so much, but, you know, the true man of legends is in the building. Okay. I got you there for sure. I'm like 100% positive. Good stuff. What's up, Legacy? Good to see you in here. All right. Yeet, what is up, buddy? How's your evening going? Got Captain Bay in here. What's up, man? Trying to shout out to all y'all as much as I can. A little occupied at the moment, but... And I mean, you know how it is. I am just dealing with 3 stars, but gosh, man, if they tag you once, like that's a big slow up on your time. Ooh, that was close. Doctor Strange with that heavy attack. Yes, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Legacy. Just turned 18. That was a good year. I'm assuming just about to graduate. Oh no. Oh no. Here I am not focusing. Look what I have to do. Alright, this is grand. Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to draw back a little bit too, because now I'm going to have to pre-select Star-Lord every time. Unless I heal him. Yeah, his health is down really low. That's only because Star-Lord had a class disadvantage, though, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. That was just one fight. Analyzer, wish me luck for my last 2K 5-star shards to get my first 5-star. Good luck, Gamer Gecko. I wish you the best. Yeah, my first 5-star, gosh. First 5-star ever, I believe, was... Oh my goodness. You see what I'm doing, guys? This is too funny. You know, I would never do this. I don't know what's going on. I was just going to power through it. But my first 5-star, I do remember it was Juggernaut. And I was kind of like, I mean, that's not too bad. But obviously when he's not duplicated, you know, it's kind of meaningless. So, gosh, I feel like I've traded in all that extra time I saved with UC. I feel like I've just traded that in. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm just bleeding to death right now, getting poisoned and everything. I actually need the harder ones to survive because they have life transfer. So I'm like really suffering right now. Alright, last fight. I mean, at least we haven't been hit yet, so that's... Could be worse, I guess. Okay. Gonna continue on. Yeah, it is really unfair for Android users. I totally agree with you, man. It's, and, you know, there's a lot of other games where the platform is designed for iOS. That's just what the industry standard is. Everything's revolved around Apple for the most part. Because they gotta redesign stuff, and certain things might not work with the same OS, so... Yeah, the loading time, unfortunately, is one of those things, like with the server. So, and I had an LG G3, so I know, man, I know. I literally am able to load about 4 to 5 times quicker, and I'm not even exaggerating. The iPad Mini 4 is about, I would say, 75% of the speed of the iPhone 7 Plus. But totally, like, when it comes to most Android phones, it's going to be slower. I mean, some of the newer ones might be a little bit quicker, but anyone trying to do, you know, Legends Run, I'd totally recommend an iPhone of some sort. Come on, Hulk. They sped up Android login time because I've noticed an increase in loading time. Vertical ZZX HD. That's good. I'm glad. I haven't played on my Android device in so long. I really don't feel like it either. I got a few cracks in it, so no point in chipping the fingers. There's our first hits. Okay. I should have gone in for that second combo, but I thought he was going to retaliate against me. I don't think we're doing too bad on time, but I feel like we would be going quicker. Obviously, with the Magneto and the Storm fight, that definitely slowed it down a little bit. I love how they just stand there and wait for you. Oh man, come on. He had like 5 hit points. Alright guys, a little unlucky there. Gotta shrug it off. This is all mainly a learning experience. I wasn't even going to stream this, but it was requested and everybody's been liking the streams lately, so I figured why not? Why not give it a shot? And see what happens. They're being pretty persistent to not get taken out by that 5-hit combo. Stuff. What is your target? My target is, I mean, under an hour, if that's even realistic. I don't know that it's going to be. So we'll have to see. Has anyone been watching the timer? Does it seem pretty consistent? This is the first time I've used this timing app. I mean, obviously the stream, you know, once it's uploaded will say for itself for sure, but I just wanted to make sure that this time displayed here, that it's indeed been 31 minutes and 43 seconds now. Alright, we got Thor. Man, almost a 10 combo hit. What is going on? They're already getting pretty powerful. It is a class disadvantage, so there's that to consider as well. Thor and Angela, I believe, are the only cosmics. Just being feisty. There we go. Jeez. Looks fine. Okay, thank you, Grand Scheme. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm actually using Snaz. I'm sure you've heard of it, being a streamer yourself. Dang. Alright. You do use Snaz. Perfect. Okay. I've seen your countdowns. They look awesome, man. Good job with that. Like before your stream, it's really impressive. Hulk. Dang it, Hulk. Need that health back. A little sloppy there tonight. We're at 34 minutes. Plunging through the GoldBlum challenge. Use Hulk. Yeah, you know, if I had a rank 4 Hulk, I would totally... I mean, he's savage, man. I would totally go for him in here. I'm only bringing in Star-Lord because that's... I mean, basically, he's my heaviest hitter at this point that I have. Seeing someone say salve. I'm assuming you're talking about the mastery. I do have that maxed. Wait, no, I don't. I actually don't even have that. I'm used to having it, but I don't for this because of life transfer. I actually don't even have willpower. Why is he fighting the same champions again? This is the GoldBlum challenge, so we're going to just complete it all the way through, and hopefully go for a pretty quick time. I think if I get under an hour and 10 minutes, I'll be content with that. But we're gonna see. I don't know what could potentially be possible. We just hit 36 minutes in, so anything can go good or bad. It all kind of depends on the very last one because that's the one that takes up the most time. So although you could say, oh, he's over halfway done or whatever, for the most part, you know, it's still very possible to finish over an hour at this point. Gotta focus on these fights. Hulk down. Yes. I definitely will not forget to replace the boost. Thank you. They are good for an hour. I did get the maxed ones. The attack and the health and attack, the graders of both of those. So, should play out pretty well here. Awesome. Yeah, Assassin is very vital because that last hit could have taken another hit and then I would have had to get another set of combos in at some point or wait to like bait him and whatnot. So Assassin is vital for these runs as well, even if it just involves the last 18% health. No time to look at the nodes, so I'm hoping it's not unblockable yet. I don't know, we'll see. Guess we'll find out later. Jope emotes, you can do it, come on. Thanks for the help, buddy. Thank you. You know, any encouragement at this point I appreciate, so. And I'm trying to peek up at the chat as soon as I can when I get a little bit of a break. So that encouragement helps. Okay, that wasn't unblockable, so. I think we're alright for a little bit more. I don't know if it converts halfway through the quest itself or if it's later within another round. We'll see. But yes, at this point, this is why UC would have to get traded out. Oh my goodness, Angela. Calm down. Ah, that's what that recoil was for. I imagine if I didn't have it maxed out, it might not have completely taken her out with all of her armor and whatnot. Good stuff. We got Hulk. Sometimes I just bait their combos. There we go. 15 hits. Okay, the unblockable starts in part 4. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Yeah, I assume that with it being this late into this round that it's going to start later. Ah, shouldn't have gone for it. Let's get him. Okay. It kind of does seem like I have not too bad of a pace, yeah. It's hard to say. We haven't gotten into the last round yet, so we shall see. Thank you, Abdullah. Appreciate it. Am I going to grind for Blade? It's hard to say. I really like him as a champion. I don't know if I have the time for that, unfortunately. Gamer Gecko, smells like perfect intercept. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you for that blessing. Yeah, the Man of Legends, man, like he comes up with the craziest stuff on the spot. That was really an unexpected moment. There we go. "41 minutes. I feel like we need to pick up the pace. Yeah, round 3 and 4 are the longest, so I could foresee it at this point going for closer to an hour and 10 minutes. It's possible. We'll have to see. The key is to just not get tagged by certain special attacks. That would be the worst. Intercept. Hulk down. With cornered, you need to watch out for the SP2. Shocked. Okay. Kind of messing up my combos here. Okay. Thank you, Jop Emonts. I appreciate that. Good to know. Like I said, I haven't really educated myself as much as I could, I feel like. So we'll see how it plays out. There we go, Loki down. Alright, it's not going to be that easy the next time, though. 43 minutes. I don't know. I wasn't really watching... get out of here. Okay. I wasn't really watching how long round 3 just took. Hoping it doesn't take any longer than 15 minutes here. That would be nice. Wishful thinking, though. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit longer. There we go. First fight down in round 4. There's going to be some risks taken here. What's up, Goddess Jada? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you in here. Bye-bye, Loki. That's right. Yeah, we're just going to blast him out of the park here. I mean, Star-Lord has a lot of damage, and he's got a lot of health. But I feel like we can... oh, crap. Okay. I was expecting to be able to parry there. Definitely going to be baiting the specials and the heavy attack. Let's get that L2 in. Good deal. That recoil's paying off finally. I'm glad they actually adjusted that from triggering right when you fire off a special to a few seconds later, so that if you strategize it where you can do it towards the end of the fight and you end with that, then you don't have to worry about recoil, which I like. I feel like that's fair. Animation takes too long. There we go. Dang, 21k. 21 hits and got 21k. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. I wish I could have that all the time without suicides. Got 331 watching. Good evening, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I feel like some of those should have been a parry. Okay, good stuff. Doesn't matter anyway. Rocket kick away. I can't see us using our SP2 until, well, we have already, but multiple times, I should say, until some of the last paths. And that's when we'll be hoping for stuff like power drain, because if we get the shock, as we've heard from before, with a few people in the messages here, their power gain goes insane. Thank you, Goddess Jade. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Alright, Thor. Let's end this. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a close call. 48 minutes in. I don't know. 12 minutes. Eesh. I think there's... Is there 6 or 7 different paths in each round? I really haven't counted. Ah, thank you. I was debating, should I have used that or not? We got Angela, so it could potentially be a little bit longer of a fight here. 70k health. But we do have the Lord of the Stars, so... Ah, dang it. That was all me right there. Let's get an SP2 in. Power drain. Power drain is what we want to see. Oh man, we're barely taking any damage. Alright. Wow. That was like a lot of physical resistance or energy resistance or whatever that was. I mean, we weren't really using energy with combo hits, but she was hardly getting any damage in. Right. Not sure if you guys noticed, but you may have saw what I did there. I just kind of blocked prematurely, more like quicker than what people would normally do if they were trying to parry a dash coming in, and that kind of prevented him from using his SP1. At least most of the time it does. So if you just go like that, stop the block, wait for them to use the heavy attack sometimes. Oh, not quite. I thought we were going to have to bait out that SP2 there for a second. Risky stuff. Because from the way it seems, what they've done with Doctor Strange's SP2, it's kind of unblockable for the first two hits there, because no matter how quick you dodge the first hit of his SP2, you can't, it just doesn't seem like you can block the second one, so you have to like double evade and then evade a third time to fully evade his SP2 now. Come on, Thor. Alright, there we go. Ah, oh, nice. 34k rocket blast. Okay, so we gotta remember that she's stun immune, so definitely be baiting a little bit of her combo hits to release the heavy attack there. Get her to her SP1 or SP2. I'm okay with that as well. Okay, no shock. Alright, that's a good fight. We are at 53 minutes. Can we do this? We do have a few more paths, but we're going at a decent speed. It's not too bad. I would just like to potentially be under an hour and 10 minutes if possible. That's like, I feel like we can do that for sure. Let me see that SP2. Come on. There we go. Nice. Okay, that was a pretty good fight. That was actually not that bad. I think we only dealt with 2 specials, SP1 and SP2. Oh, that was a close, heavy attack. He just fell straight to his face there. That wasn't a bad fight. Thank you, Jop, again. Yeah, we're trying here. At this point, it's looking closer to that hour mark. I don't think it can be done under an hour this time around, but I mean, we are going pretty quick. I mean, even if some of the few mistakes that I may have made, I even feel like then it's not like potentially under an hour. The possibilities of going under an hour is just, it's not completely there to my believability, at least with the approach that I used. Because we got 4 minutes, actually 3.5, and counting. I swear I dashed in there. I don't know what happened. Alright, come on. We're taking a risk. There we go. Looking a little scary for a second. Then again, it is Halloween tomorrow, so... Anybody got plans for that? See what's going on here. Oh no. How did that happen? interesting. Let's try this. Okay, a little rough there. Don't know why the SP2 didn't launch off when it should have, or I don't know, maybe it was delayed, who knows. Let me check what's going on here. Okay, the boosts, yes, we do have to get new boosts in real quick. Replace, because I'm not coming back in here to add it again. Okay. Couple seconds there, but it's going to be worth it for these fights because these are the important fights. Kind of the consequences for going over an hour, but I mean, it was kind of out of our control. I don't know if I don't know how many people, if they have gotten it over or under rather the hour marker. So need that SP2, come on. Ooh. Alright, just throw a heavy, please. Thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, so we're at an hour now. Not too bad. I'd like to finish within the next few minutes, though. That would be awesome. Is this the last path? I hope it is. I really haven't been keeping track because I've just been so focused into the intercepts and the baiting and the boost reloading. Go ahead and give me a smack. There we go. Oh. Come on, Hulk. Thank you. That power scared me. I was only anticipating it occurring when, you know, I throw an SP2 and there's like shock or something. Alright, we're not doing too bad on time. That is, unless there's another row, then I think we're kind of screwed. I haven't really been able to look, though. Oh god, Strange, no. That was a pretty good recovery. That was the first time I had to evade it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to evade any of them because it's kind of tedious with Doctor Strange. I try to take it out, or take him out before he can accumulate his specials. They've just been kind of like a time consumer, you know? Oh yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. I was hoping there was only like another path or less. Yeah, we got a minute. So, we're just gonna go out with it and do what we can. I was stoked for Loki. I'm like, all right, Loki, let's go. that was kind of a long fight. So yeah, it actually might even take me longer than an hour and 10 minutes. I kind of assumed Star-Lord would be a little bit quicker than some champions. I don't know. I mean, he's hitting pretty hard. It's just there's a lot of health to go by. And the other thing is, if you're kind of caught trying to bait their special, then you're going to lose a lot of time there if you don't have a champion that can power drain, like Magic. So there we go. And boom, the rocket kick comes in. Good luck. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I don't know. We'll see. There's been pretty quick times, so we are at the hour and 4 minute mark. And now we're at an hour and 5 minutes. So definitely not the fastest time, obviously. I just wanted to try the approach with Unstoppable Colossus and Star-Lord, thinking that potentially they would have a good chance at this event. I mean, I'm going as quick as I can, like, for the most part. I know I've made a few mistakes, but the way I'm seeing it, there are a few champions that would be faster. Because my loading time isn't the best right now, but it's still okay. So even if you took 5 minutes off of that, you know, still not going to get under that hour at this point. Come on, Hulk. Thank you. Yeah, I know what that power gain is looking like. Alright, come on. Time's up. Use it. Man, that shield is like impenetrable right now. Come on. Jeez. That's what happens when you gotta be speedy. Usually mistakes happen, unfortunately. Yes, that is so true, Goddess Jada. It's no doubt. But the good thing is you'll get your health back with life transfer here. So it's not a bad trade-off. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see with Doctor Strange here, because any chance of the SB2, it just takes too much time. You just want to get through the fight. About 30 hits, 33 hits there. So yes, we got a whole nother path. So hands down, Stark Spidey is like the champion to have for this. After seeing everything here. One more. Go on. Thank you. Power drain, please. Not too bad. Oh, come on. I hate when they have like 10 hit points left. Happy Halloween to you too, yes. So, no lie, I actually really wanted to dress up as somebody in particular for Halloween, and unfortunately it just wasn't happening because I looked everywhere for this costume and it was nowhere in sight. I probably would have had to hand create it, and I just didn't really have the time for it at that point. I was just hoping that I could find it online and pick it up somewhere. I really wanted to be Hyperion. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Kind of unique. Not too many people know of him. It'd be like, oh, wow, who are you? Oh, I'm Hyperion. Don't you know? So, yeah, then, you know, basically explain to him, oh yeah, it's like the Marvel Superman, kind of a villain in a way. Alright, let's hope this... Oh, that was close. Thank you for the power drain. Could have been screwed if I got shock there instead. But yeah, I kind of wanted to be Hyperion. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Just past an hour and 10 minutes, unfortunately. Oh. What is going on? I've parried countless times. I guess, is she stun immune? Or? She's not. That's odd. SB1 takes so long. Just gonna bait out her attacks. There we go. Got the Hulk. I believe this is the last Hulk. It should be. Please be the last Hulk. SP2 is perfect. It's quick. Get right back in there. That's why I try to push him to it. There we go. All right. Oh, Goddess Jada, you said that already? I know, I told you about it. I didn't know people were talking about what I was trying to be. That's funny. Yeah, I think it'd be great. And then you could be like Hela or something. I mean, you would make a good Storm, obviously. You would make... there's other characters as well. You got She-Hulk, obviously. Everybody's said that. I don't know how many times. Let's go for a power drain. Nope. Got shock. really don't want to deal with that SP2 right now. I don't think I'm going to have to. Cool. Yeah, so if you block, like literally right after your 5 combo hits, it kind of makes it so that they don't throw their specials, which in some cases you want them to, in some cases you don't. The fight was about to end there, so I preferred not. So if you just block immediately, that will help sometimes. Alright guys, let's end this. This is the last fight. Heard Loki was a menace. Yeah, he's already doing a number on me. Wow, 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 wow. Ah. I can't even look right now. What? Oh, okay. I was not even really prepared for that. We're going to go right back in there. That was embarrassing. Man, this is the last fight. Come on. I almost didn't even die. Oh, that really sucks. We're just going to go in with 40% health because of life transfer. We just really need to get that initial parry from the beginning here. There we go. That's what gets the ball rolling. Alright, let's throw SP2. Dang, there we go. I was going to throw my SP2 there, but I didn't even need to. Alright, let's stop the timer. Okay. Yeah, so not exactly what I had hoped for, but hour and 15 minutes, I don't know. We'll see. It's not really a huge deal, but I mean, these rewards were awesome. I wanted to stream for you guys, so even if I don't get this, it's whatever. But at this point, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 49. It very well could have been. If you were timing as well, okay. Hey, I'll take 7 seconds less. Thanks, Grand Scheme, if you were counting that for sure. I appreciate that. Brian Grant, welcome to the chat. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it was all right. I mean, it was kind of smooth. It was okay, but I mean, there was definitely a little bit of mistakes there. I definitely was not anticipating Loki to come out the way he did. I was really hoping for that parry, and then got sidetracked. So 1 death, I'll take it. Whatever. We get the GoldBlum title. Good stuff there. Get a tier 4 class catalyst crystal. Okay. And then we have 1, 2, 3 basics, as well as the 4-star awakening gem, an alpha, 70 units, 35 tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals. That's a tongue twister. 1900 5-star shards, 2100 4-star hero crystals, some gold and ISO, and a little bit more shards there. So it's a pretty good package of prizes. Some of the stuff in the past has been close to that, but that's actually pretty good. I don't mind what I see there. That's nice. I think what I can get the most out of it is obviously the tier 4 class catalyst crystal and the 20 5-star signature stones. And because they're generic, like, I mean, you can use them on anyone. So good stuff. Okay, so yes, cool. We got the GoldBlum title. Awesome. And the boost lasts for 40 more minutes. I'm just curious here, guys. It's been a minute, you know. Good old winter needs a beating. Plus, I can actually talk to some of you guys now instead of having to have Thor throwing a hammer in my face. What's going on, guys? I have 104 tier 4 catalysts unopened. Is that catalyst crystals or fragments? Atromix, when are you going for your next featured champion crystal? That's a good question. I'm currently at 7K, so it's going to be a minute before I can hit that. We will see. May have some secret footage I haven't released yet. But for the next one, it's going to be a minute because I got to get another 8,000. So, can you do a crystal opening? You know, I've been wanting to do one. How about this? I may potentially, for next live stream, I might do an extended crystal opening because I have a lot that I need to do actually. I've been saving for quite some time, so I'll probably get in there and you know, spend adequate time for a crystal opening at some point in the near future here. You made Omega proud, boss man. FUO2, what's up, buddy? What's up, Frank? Appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, Alliance member right there, guys. Thank you for the support, my friend. You know, a little bit of history with that since I brought it up. I've only been on 2 alliances ever while playing this game, and it's coming up on year 3 for me. February 5th, I believe, will be 3 years. So I've played for a good amount. But yeah, you know, some of our roster of guys here, you know, he's been a good asset to our team. He's got 3 rank 4 stars now. That's really good. Shout out to him. He's done the GoldBlum challenge. Good job, buddy. But yeah, that's his profile. And let's see here. Yes, so the alliance that I've been on for quite some time, this is Outfit Omega, and I've literally been on this alliance since Christmas of 2015, so that kind of shows you how long it's actually been. Now, I posted this on Twitter, and I actually am curious because I don't know if anyone knows him. He's been out of the game for so long, so probably not, but I've tried to add this guy for so long, and I just cannot get through to him. I mean, like, literally after a few weeks of leaving the alliance, I even tried connecting with him, but it just wasn't happening. His kick information, like, he just kind of fell off the radar. But yes, this is the very first alliance that I was in, and I actually started it at 5,000 rating. So the actual official Atromination lies before you guys. Yes, so this is, and this kind of shows proof here. Merry Christmas, hold all crystals, rank ups, and level ups. That was back then when we had to do Summoner Advancement and hold for like a week, you know, so that we would actually be able to qualify and rank for the rewards. But yeah, that was 2015, so... but yeah, if anyone knows Mr. Tifa, definitely tell him the Analyzer wants to have a little chat with him. Because I would love to see that alliance open, you know? I wanted to see it thrive. I think that was my thing with it. But briefly here, we're going to go in against Winter Soldier. We've got boosts up. Why not? We're probably going to drain so much of health right now because we don't have willpower. I'm just curious to see what the damage output is. Taking in so much damage right now. Alright, let's let this SP2 off. Ooh, 51k damage. don't think we're going to be able to throw. Let's do it. Dang. Alright. Can we do it? Oh! Shoot. I should have got one more hit in. I didn't think I needed to. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that was one more hit right there, guys. Oh, well. But sure, we're going to have our 2-year Alliance reunion in Vegas. Get ready for that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you know, and I apologize, guys. I haven't been very active online. Let me show you something real quick. If I don't drop it, that is. So, I need 2 devices to actually be able to function on Marvel Contest of Champions. And unfortunately, this is my LG G3 right here. Try not to get the camera in, and yeah, but as you can see, it's cracked. So this is the phone I use for line. Because if I use it on my iPhone would be dead because it's already out of space and has a lot of problems with that. So yeah, that's what I use for line. And also, if I transitioned, I think the data and everything would be potentially lost because I've done it before, and it was from one LG G3 to another, and I lost all my messages, all my contacts. Everything kind of didn't sync. Well, I don't know if I lost my contacts, but I did lose the messages, the group chats, everything that was there, the notes. So I didn't really want to go through that. But I don't mind having a second device. But I mean, this thing right now, guys, it's hard to deal with. So I potentially might. I think I'm gonna have to get it on my iPad and just stick with that. Lose the messages for a little bit, but then everything from that will I'll be able to hop back into it because it's so tedious to use this phone, and I can't get service with it. I don't have service for it, so I can only use it when I have Wi-Fi, and that's usually at home. My new job doesn't really have a way I can just go into Wi-Fi. I'm constantly moving, so can't really use it while I'm at work like I used to. I'll run it for you, Atromix. Thanks, Goddess Jada. Yeah, oh man. It's been crazy. No, but the support has been awesome, and that's why I'm sticking with it. It's just, everything's great. What's your line ID? Very funny. That's part of the reason why it's gone so crazy. I honestly get a good 5,000 messages per day, and I try to read through everything. But if I don't have Wi-Fi, then I can't do it at the moment. So that's something that needs adjusted, and that's kind of why I'm trying to transition to possibly another platform once it's released. Clan HQ. I know you guys have heard of that. So once that releases, I've got it on my iPhone. I'm going to keep it that way, and I feel like that's going to be a really good way to start connecting with people and Alliance members and stuff. It's contoured to the game, and it looks so great. So when that comes out, that'll be amazing. So, but yeah, overall, I would say the best characters to use for the GoldBlum challenge here, I would say Magic is the most resourceful. I don't know if she's the quickest. Now, Stark Spider-Man Enhance, I would probably say that he potentially is the quickest because, I mean, as we saw, in the events for the tournament and stuff, he was able to fight so quickly with these champions. And due to that, it's wow, it just takes you to another level of attack because you can evade and you can constantly auto evade and stuff and get more damage by doing that. So don't have to worry about special attacks too. But overall, someone give a Tro super $100 super chat. Frank, nah. You're being, they'd be too generous there. And Anyway, yes, I would recommend Magic, Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced, and I would even recommend Star-Lord. He was pretty good for that. I've only had one death, and that was with Loki. I wasn't really sure what to expect there, so I actually thought he was stun immune because when I was trying to parry, it seemed like something happened. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch later. But yeah, guys, I think this about wraps it up. And, you know, more to come, obviously, but I just want to thank everyone so far for what's gone on with the channel and the support with the streams here. It's in the infancy stage, so I'm working on everything that I can, and hopefully, you know, in the near future, things will start looking better for you guys. I've been talking to Dorky Diggity Dave himself, and he's been a great mentor for me, so he's been very, very inspiring on a lot of the hands-on action, flying in your face live streaming. So I want to give a special thanks to him for all that support and all that information to help me to be able to do this. But like I said earlier, the emojis are in. We've got the salt shaker, as you can see. We've got the CEO badge featured in the video, and to come we have the Seatalizer. Yes, that's right. Myself as the Man of Legends is to come. In order to do 3 custom emojis, you do need 5 more sponsors though, so in order for me to upload that, that is still needed to be unlocked for that. So, but anyway, guys, I thank you so much for attending this evening. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate everyone's support in all of this, and I hope you have an awesome evening, and happy Halloween to all you guys, and especially those dressing up as Marvel characters. This has been Atromix the Analyzer. We'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.